everyone. I hope you're all well. Oh my goodness. Today is Tuesday the 18th of July. Hello Hades. Hello. It's been fun and games here since I last spoke to you. When I left you on Friday morning, Hades, the 9-month-old husky pup that we've just adopted, had spent his first night with us. And he had barely slept the whole night. So I thought I would come on today to let you know how he is settling in and what is going on with him. He is fantastic. He is an amazing dog. He is full of beans. He is sleeping a bit better through the night, but he's like a toddler. If he wakes up, that's him. He's up. Doesn't care what time it is. You know, I got up to go to the toilet at 5 o'clock this morning. He's like, oh, is it morning? Wonderful. And I'm like, no, it's not morning yet. It's 5 a.m. Yeah, but it's morning. Come on, let's play. Oh, God. And that's him and Hugo at it again. He's definitely got a lot of energy. That's Bella. Play with him. We forgot how much energy a husky puppy has. I mean, Hugo was a puppy when we got him, but because he's a giant breed, he would play for 10-15 minutes and then sleep for an hour and then, you know, follow that. But with Hades, it's exactly the opposite. Hades will play for an hour and sleep for 5 minutes. Play for an hour, sleep for 5 minutes. It's like he's recharging his batteries, and as soon as the eyes open, he's playing, which I have to say is so much fun. Willa, come on, darling. Hugo is exhausted. He's like, when is this dog going home? He is home. And Willa and Clyde are definitely getting more tolerant of him. They love playing outside, but they've always been like that. It doesn't matter what dog it is. Even Hugo gets growled at by Clyde in the house, but as soon as they go outside, Clyde zoomies about with them. But they're definitely getting a lot more tolerant of him. You get the occasional wee growl as he passes, but you know, they're happy to let him share the bed, as in our bed. I think now would be a good time to put in some of the clips that I've taken of him over the past few days. Getting a harness on. Ooh. Ooh. Well, it's like, that's mine. Yeah, it'll need adjusted a fair bit, going from that belly to that one.
Oh, look at this guy, look, he's...
Hugo's like, don't forget me.
Oi, oi, oi. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, what do you think, Hades? Mm-hmm. That'll do him until we get him on, won't it?
Wait, up, up. No, oh.
There goes the pack. This has become a favourite toy of Hades, isn't it? It's a bit worse for the wear, but you don't care. Put it over his head and he's just... Get it off! Get it off! Look at me, Hades! Yay, clever boy! I don't think that one's got a squeaky anymore. He does like a squeaky toy. Oh, good boy. And he loves playing tug. He loves playing tug. Yes. Yes, he does. Ready. Oh. Oh. There we go. Get it off. Get it off. Ha. Hey, clever boy. You're so good, aren't you? The eyes are open, Hades is playing. Is Dad coming? my love. Is it Dad? Hugo. Where is he, Clyde? Look at that. Oh, hello. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, Clyde. Oh dear, he is brilliant. I have to say, he is such a good-natured puppy. He's brilliant. I've never seen, even when like the dogs growl at him, or if Hugo's like, oh, I've had enough, go away, he's just not perturbed at all. He's not got a bad bone in his body. And I have been with him constantly, since we got him. Today is going to be the first day that I'm away without him, and it feels like when you have to leave your baby with somebody for the first time. So like I said before, we never leave our dogs on their own. We need to go to Asda today, so my dad will be doggy sitting. It's going to be his first time doggy sitting Hades, but he sees him all the time. You know, he's in talking to him, or if my dad sees them out in the garden, he'll come and talk to them and play with them and give them biscuits, that sort of thing. So, I mean, they know each other, and my dad's not bothered about it. It's just a bit weird for me, thinking it's the first time I've left him. I've not been able to do any resin since he came, because you basically need at least an hour uninterrupted to do resin, because you need to mix it and then you've got a short working period of, you know, actually being able to pour it and things. So it's not the sort of thing that I can leave it and go and play with them and then come back to. And basically, since he came here, Jack's been night shift, so he's been, while I've been sleeping, he's been at work. When he's been in and I've been up, he's been in his bed. While he was in his bed, Abby's been working, and Brooke's still away. So it has basically been me with him constantly. I am not complaining, I'm loving it. He's just got another toy out. He's one of these puppies that if his eyes are open, he's playing. He's like, right, what am I playing with now? And touch wood, it's all toys that he's been playing with. He has tried to steal our underwear a few times. I caught him with my bra this morning, but generally he's not going for anything that he shouldn't. It's just toys that he's playing with, but there's loads there. So he keeps pulling them all out and saying, right, which one do I want to play with? Oh, Clyde. Clyde's coming limping along. Basically, the other day, you okay, son? Clyde had, you know what he's like with the squirrels. He barks at the squirrels constantly. I opened the back door to let Hades out. Clyde bolted out, chased the squirrel up the garden. The squirrel went up into the trees. Clyde put his paws up on the fence to bark at the squirrels, as he does, but his left paw got caught in between the two slats of the fence, and the squealing he did, oh my goodness, I was like, what's going on, because I couldn't see. Right, Willa? I couldn't see. I actually thought it was Hades, and I'm shouting, Jack, Jack, he's on his bed sleeping. He's like, what is it? So he went out, and yeah, Clyde had got his paw stuck, so Jack took his leg out and made sure all the joints were fine, and they were, but Clyde has been milking it ever since. You go up to him and he goes, oh, I've got a sore paw, and then he hops, and he hobbles, and he's like, oh, look at me, I've got a sore paw. Then he goes out and walking, he's fine, until he's coming back up the drive, and he's like, oh, I've got a sore paw. You know what it's like, he's milking it. But yeah, he's fine. So the dogs are all getting on really well. Hugo is loving having Hades to play with. And then when Hugo's had enough, he just goes and lies down, and Hades, he will occasionally have some alone time. He'll take a toy and just lie on the couch and chew the toy. But most of the time, if Hugo's not playing with him, he'll bring a toy up to me and we're playing tug or whatever. He's he's so playful, it's brilliant. So today is going to be weird because it's only us that we're going to. It's going to be nice to get a wee break from him. I don't mean that in a nasty way. You know what it's like if you've had a baby. It's like, going to work to have a rest. But I've not got work to go to. So yeah, it's going to be quite nice to not worry about him for a wee while, but then I'm going to be like, I hope he's okay. Ape up! And I'm going to miss him. Oh, there's the tail. You just see the tail going past. What was I going to say? And then after I start, I've got my B12 injection at 11:30, and then we'll be coming in. So it's not like we're going far, but it'll be nice to get out the house. He's doing really well on his walks. He's, at the moment we're using Willa's old harness for him, and Willa's been having her running harness on. But we are going to get him his own when we get a chance to take him out to the pet shop. Wait till I show you this. That's the sort of thing that goes on all day. Isn't weird? Yeah, so we are going to take him to get his own harness when we get a chance. But we're going to do it today, but because I've got my B12 injection, we're going to be short on time. Clyde! It's Clyde trying to play with him. But when he's out on the walk, he's fine. He's walking well. He's not got much awareness of the road. Jack was saying he just keeps wandering onto the road, but Jack will keep him right. And he says that a lot of the time he's fine, and then other times he decides he wants to play. So if he's got Hugo on one side, Willa on the other, he'll have a chew at Hugo's ear and then a chew at Willa's ear and go along the road like that. It's great to have a husky around again, I have to say. So basically what I have been doing, I will show you. Because I can't do my resin, I've been doing some diamond painting. Yes, it is a Christmas one, of course it is. Did you expect anything else? This diamond painting and this wonderful 6 divider drill tray thing came from Temu, unsurprisingly. You will see that in my latest haul, which will be up now. I'll link it for you. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, because that's the kind of thing that I can do for 10 minutes and then I can go and see to Hades and then I can do it for another 10 minutes. It's okay stopping and starting. I was hoping to get my resin out tomorrow, but that won't happen because Abby and Jack, right, Cam? Abby and Jack and my dad are going car shopping. They're not going to actually buy a car just now because the garages won't have anything old enough for us to afford. But they're going to go and have a look at the types of cars so that Abby's got a good idea of what ones she wants to look at. I think at the moment the Corsa is her top choice. But they're going to go, because it's different looking at a car and actually sitting in a car. So they're going to go and do that tomorrow, and they're really looking forward to that. It's only Willa. They think there's somebody at the door. It's just Willa letting herself out. So that's what they're doing tomorrow. So I'll be doggy sitting again, but just fine. I don't mind. And Brooke is back on Friday at some point. She actually FaceTimed us the other day. I'm like, oh my goodness, you can tell that she's been away a while, but she's having a ball. She's really enjoying it. It's Weymouth she's at, Weymouth. And she was at the beach the other day when she FaceTimed us, and she was having a brilliant time. And I'm not sure if the Stevenson Gretsch family have been there. Have you been there, Cheryl? Because I recognised it. Gorgeous sandy beach, and she was having a ball. She'd been at the arcade. So they're getting quite a lot of free time as well as cadet time. And yeah, she's been shooting. She had a night out, like sleeping out in the field. They've been really good with her eating because she's autistic. She's got really picky eating habits, and they've been great with her for that. They've been letting her take the things out the ration packs that she likes, and she spent most of the pocket money that she took with her on food when they went to the shop. So she's having a brilliant time. I can't wait to hear all about it when she comes back on Friday. And yeah, I think that is all our news at the moment. We're all caught up. So I'm going to head off just now. I'm going to see what they're up to because Willa's opened the door, so you can guarantee Hugo and Hades will be outside. I'm going to go check up on these two and get some more diamond painting done, and I'll come back to you in a wee while. Hi Hades! Hi! Hi! Oh, Clyde still got a sore paw. This is the first time I have been out the house without Hades. In fact, it's the first time I've been out the house at all since he arrived. Yay! Yes, it's me heading off to Asta. Feels weird. Feels really weird to be dogless. Abby's watching them until she goes to work and then my dad's going in. So they'll be in good hands. They'll be getting spoiled as always. Well, it's 11:10. I'm tired. I've been dozing off in the car there. We've just stopped at the builder's merchant. Jack's nipping in to get some wooden things on the way to the doctor's. Hades loves a stick. Absolutely loves chewing sticks, and if he sees a good stick when he's out, he'll bring it home with him. But the last couple of days he's been going into the wood store that Jack built himself for collecting wood for the fire pit, and he's been helping himself the sticks out of there, so they're all over the garden. So Jack's going to get some wood just to put a couple of doors on it, just to make sure that it's safe. Because we don't want Hades picking up a bit and either cutting himself or, you know, getting a bit stuck in his throat or whatever. So that's what he's doing just now. I've not heard anything from my dad, so I'm assuming it's all going well with the puppy sitting. I meant to say Lomond is still not overly impressed. I don't know if he thinks of him as a wolf or what, because he's never been perturbed with any of the dogs, and when we got Hugo as a pup, we already had Lomond, and he didn't bat an eyelid, but he's not keen on Hades at all. So Lomond has pretty much packed his bags and moved into the cabin just now. But I'm sure once Brooke comes back on Friday, he's really Brooke's cat. He'll come back and spend most of his time in Brooke's room when he's not out. But it's weird. It really is weird. He just doesn't trust him. He spits at him as soon as he sees him. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we did have a nice wee Costa in between Asda and here. So I had an iced choco whipped latte and it was good. So yeah, just heading to the doctor's, get my B12 and then heading home, and we'll see how the wee man has done. Oh, listen to Hades! Here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh! Hello, puppies! Hello! Hello! Hades! Hades like, oh, there's a car. Hades! They're all playing chess. Hello! Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, hello! Hades! Where is he? Here he is! Come on then! How were they? Did you behave for Grandad?
I just left the door.
Really?
Aye.
That was... Oh, God! See what I mean about the sticks? Oi! That belongs out in the wood store. It does. Right, hold on. Bring it! Yay! Clever boy! He's like, I'm not bringing it in, you'll take it off me. Bring it! Look at you. You like your sticks, don't you? Well, yes, that's us back if you couldn't tell. What kind of greeting is that, eh? The best greeting you'll ever get is your dogs. But Hades just goes so OTT, you'd think we hadn't seen him for a year. We'd only been away a couple of hours. But he nearly knocked me out my wheelchair. He put his paws right on my shoulder and my wheelchair tipped back. Oh, absolutely stunning. And he's finding his voice as well. I don't know if you heard that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's him finding his voice. He's really getting vocal. Love it. Love the husky howl. So yeah, that's us. We're back. I've just put the shopping away. I don't know if I'm going to go and do some more diamond painting or sit and watch a telly with Jack. I'm not sure, we'll wait and see, but there will also be a lot of Hades play involved. My dad said they were good as gold. Hades was annoying Hugo, but that's what he does. And my dad did say at one point he was being a bit OTT and Hugo was trying to get out his way, so my dad went no, and he just walked away and lay down. So he does take a telling. So yes, he was on his best behaviour, so my dad said he'll doggy sit again. I've just realised that cupboard door's open, that's annoying me. I need to go and close it. But yeah, so I will come back to you later on. So I am still loving the Pepsi Max Mango, but I don't know if Tesco have got a deal with Pepsi Max, because that seems to be the only place you can get it just now. We had to look in Asda again today and I've not got it. But Jack has just given me one of these. Tango Paradise Punch. Tango Editions. Sugar free. So I'm going to have a taste and see what we think. I'll just pop you there while I try it. It smells very tropically. Oh wow. It does pack a punch. Very sweet. That reminds me of something. Was it Rio that you used to get? Sparkling drink. I'm sure Rio had a tropical one, and that's what it's like. It's nice. Not Pepsi Max Mango. I was going to say Pepsi Max Tango, but it's nice. It's drinkable. Yum. So I'm sitting here doing my diamond painting. I've got a wee bit more done, and I thought I would show you this. They have finally tired themselves out. Now this does not happen often and doesn't happen for long, so shh. I should sing them a lullaby or something. We've got a Molly and a Clyde on the couch as well. They're just lying there. Probably thinking, yes, we're getting peace, and I think Willa's in the living room. But yeah, this is a rare moment of peace and quiet. Right, so that is me. I have completed all of the colours that I've got out just now in this diamond painting. It's just a wee one, it's a 30 by 20 centimetres. So what I need to do now is swap out all those colours for those ones. But I'm not going to do that today. The puppies are telling me something. What are you trying to tell me? Eh, what time is it? Is it dinner time? Hades knows what dinner time is. Oh, here comes Hugo. So yeah, the puppies are telling me it's dinner time. I better go feed them. It's like feeding time at the zoo, trying to get them all sorted because they've all got different foods. So here we are, we've got my little usual bit. I've got Hades there. Need to watch these two because they both have competitions to see who can finish fastest. Hades has got a guzzle bowl as well, that came with him. Just slows them down a little bit. We've got Molly there who just gets dry food because of her dicky tummy. And we've got Clyde and Hugo through there as always. We do need to keep an eye on Hades because he's a very greedy pup. You wouldn't think it to look at the size of him. But he does try to steal other dogs' food once he's finished. As does Willa. But if Hades went near Willa's, she would take his head off. She would take anybody's head off if you tried to go near her when she's eating. So yeah, it's fun and games at feeding time now. Right, so the dogs have been fed, Zana has been fed. We're having to feed Zana just now because Brooke is away, so I've been in and she devoured some crickets and some mealworms. I'm getting brave with the crickets. I don't hold them, but I just take the lid off the tub and put it in and she munches them straight out the tub. So she's been seen to as well. The cat's happy, he's sitting at the cabin, quite the thing. So I'm going to put our dinner on just now, and it's a quick easy one because that's what we fancied today. So we've got a big lasagna from Asda, it's a bit skewy. Abby will be sharing that with us as well, and we've got a cheese and garlic flatbread. Easy peasy, shove in the oven and forget about it. I've spent the last half an hour hunting for 2 moulds that I know I've got but can't find, and it's driving me bananas. I've been everywhere in my craft room. I've got no idea where on earth I've put them. That way that you know that you put them somewhere because you've definitely had them in your hands. Really driving me nuts. I'm needing to organise my craft room again. Thing is, I'm making so much and it's like, well, where do I put it all? That's the one thing, the one issue with creating things for Christmas is where do you put them while you're waiting for Christmas? Anyway, there's no point moaning about that, is there? So I'm just going to get this sorted and I will come back to you later on. Who's that, Hades?
Hi! Hi, Hades! Hi!
Yay, good boy. Oh, was Abby at work?
Molly, come see me. Molly, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're still my favourite. What? What's up?
I know you can do it.
Well, I can do it.
Right?
The thing that kills me is that they're not, the instant lack of control. It's not like I'm losing control, It's
So
like,
that's your speed because of who you
so
are.
when I get it done.
Just slow it down. Slow it down. Because you're athletic enough to then have time to compensate for something that goes wrong.
And white dash can be flush.
Right?
Is your life changed because of this?
Not really, not really.
Good morning. I just started filming and a certain Hades has appeared with a toy. Oh, he's good at pulling me, I'll tell you that. When he plays tug, he pulls me from one room to the other in my wheelchair. Don't ya? Don't ya? Good morning. It's... Oh dear. Can I film a video now? Is that okay, or is it playtime? 2 minutes. Hugo's appeared now, so they'll play together. Hopefully. Yeah. So yes, it's now the next day. I totally forgot to end the vlog last night, so it's been another 5 o'clock start this morning. Jack got up first, but Hades and Hugo were playing, so I thought, well, there's no point in me trying to stay in bed. I'm just getting used to the fact it's the school holidays. I was thinking I would get some long rides, but it's not happening. Clyde! Jack and I were sitting watching the Michael J. Fox documentary on Apple TV called Still. It's really good actually. We're not finished it yet, but it's really quite interesting. He was so young. Right, okay. He was so young to have been diagnosed with Parkinson's. He was only 29. Yeah, what a shame. But he's funny, he's like me. I take the mickey out myself in the wheelchair and he takes the mickey out himself for his Parkinson's. 2 seconds. I've got a resin video that I want to film today. In fact, I need to film it today because it's going up tonight. But as you can tell, filming is not easy with those two playing like that. So what I'm hoping to do is Jack's in the shower just now and then he's going to be taking him out for a walk, so I'll hopefully get it filmed then, because when he comes back he's going to be taking Abby and my dad out to look at cars, so it will be me with the dogs, so that will be my window of opportunity to get the filming done. That's the plan. So anyway, I have got no idea what this video has been like, but the main thing is Hades is settling in so well. He really is. Abby had him over at the beach last night with her friend, and he did really well. The only thing is he wanted to play with a jellyfish. So I think it'll be a wee while before he's let off the lead down there. Because yeah, we don't want him playing with jellyfish. And she said that they went for a walk after it and they came across some other dogs and he was perfectly fine, so that was good. So yeah, he is settling in so well, he really is. Clyde and Will are still, to be honest, the noises they're making at him, I think they're actually wanting to join in playing, because when they're outside they play no bother and it's not like a get away from me growl. But Willa and Clyde don't really know how to play in the house, so I think it's more that they're definitely a lot more tolerant of him. And I could just sit for hours watching him and Hugo play. And then when Hugo's had enough, it's my turn to play. And the toys come over. It's just an absolutely brilliant pup. It really is. It's just been a bit... It's just been a bit of an adjustment going from... Well, I mean, Hugo's 2 now, so it's really been... The last year he's still young, but he hasn't been as playful as Hades is now. And even when he was a puppy, he wasn't quite as, he was playful, but not for as long. But when I think back to Lubo and Storm, our first 2 huskies, they were like that as puppies. Clyde now wanting to play. He's lying on the couch barking, but the stump's going. Anyway, I'm going to head off. I could sit here and talk about Hades all day, but it must be a bit boring for you. I promise not every vlog is just going to be about Hades now, but I will always be giving you little updates because your support's been brilliant and a lot of you love him already. So yes, I will definitely be giving lots of updates and showing lots of them in the vlogs, but hopefully there'll be more content about our lives. Brooke is back on Friday, so I don't know if I'll vlog Friday or Saturday. We shall wait and see, and yeah, that'll be the rest of the school holidays, what's left of them. There'll only be a few weeks left, and we'll need to start thinking about getting back to school stuff already. I don't want to leave it to the last minute like last year. Anyway, I'm havering as always, so I'm going to head off now. If you have enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up button for me. Pause up everyone. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love you to stick around. Talk to me in the comments below, and I'll see you in our next one. Thanks everyone. Bye.